In 1999, the arrival of Phil Jackson marked the dawn of a new dynasty in Los Angeles. The Zen master brought the triangle offense and a vision for greatness. At its heart were two of the most dominant forces the game had ever seen: Shaquille O'Neal, the peerless giant, and Kobe Bryant, the relentless prodigy. The system was the triangle. It gave Shaq the structure to dominate the paint, and Kobe the framework to develop his legendary playmaking. The 2000 season was a masterclass in dominance. Shaq won the MVP nearly unanimously, averaging nearly 30 points and 14 rebounds. But the road was paved with challenges. Down 15 in Game 7 against Portland, the duo staged a comeback punctuated by the most famous lob in history. They defeated the Pacers in 6. Shaq was named Finals MVP, but a 21-year-old Kobe had proven his mettle by taking over in Game 4. If 2000 was about proving they could win, 2001 was about absolute destruction. They entered the finals with a staggering 11-0 record. Ending with a 15-1 postseason record, they set a standard of perfection that would stand for nearly 2 decades. O'Neal secured his second straight Finals MVP, cementing his status as the league's most physically dominant force. Bryant's growth was equally evident, evolving from a secondary star into a transcendent player who could dominate any game at will. The three-peat would be tested in 2002. The rivalry with the Kings reached a fever pitch in one of the greatest series in NBA history. The Lakers outlasted them in an overtime Game 7 on the road, showing the heart of a champion when their backs were against the wall. The finals were a sweep. Shaq secured his third consecutive Finals MVP, joining only Michael Jordan in that elite company. The three-peat was complete. The Lakers were a dynasty, and the Kobe-Shaq pairing seemed destined to last forever. But beneath the glory, a volatile push and pull was tearing at the foundation. A rivalry between two of the most competitive men to ever play. Shaq called it work beef. It was a struggle for the alpha role, rooted in their vastly different approaches to the game. Bryant was obsessed with training, often arriving hours before his teammates. He grew resentful of Shaq's more relaxed approach to conditioning. Shaq wanted the ball in the paint. Kobe wanted a larger role and his own team. The friction was public, and it was becoming unmanageable. The fracture became a break in 2004. After a painful loss in the finals, the Lakers reached a crossroads. They had to choose. On July 14, 2004, the era officially ended. Shaquille O'Neal was traded to the Miami Heat. The most dominant duo in history was no more. Phil Jackson initially departed, and the purple and gold entered a new, uncertain chapter. The dynastic run was over. Yet, time would soften the edges of their rivalry. They eventually reunited as legends, their mutual respect restored. Their legacy is defined by the numbers: 3 championships, a three-peat, and a dominance that remains the gold standard for NBA dynasties. Beyond the friction was a brotherhood forged in the fire of competition. They were brothers who achieved what most can only dream of. The Kobe and Shaq era in Los Angeles wasn't just about basketball. It was a saga of greatness, ego, and the pursuit of perfection. The greatest duo to ever do it. The Lakers' three-peat remains a testament to the power of Kobe and Shaq,